one single mother, one chaotic family, one quirky stranger, and a comic road strip. Or, oh my gosh, I can't read. And a comic road trip. Wow, suppose your life sucks.
Wow.
Hey bookworms, it's Mom, aka Sarah.
And Char.
Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today we're bringing you guys a special video because if you remember, thrifting is what we kind of started our channel on.
Exactly, yeah. And we have yet to do a thrifting video for the new year.
For the new year. So today we're going to be showing you some of the books that actually I've been kind of collecting over towards the end of 2024 until now. I found that, like we've explained towards the end of 2024, finding books thrifting wise wasn't necessarily the easiest, even though we still came by a ton.
Yeah,
it just wasn't the same as when we first started thrifting.
Exactly, yeah. Like the beginning of our thrifting journey,
yeah,
we were finding like piles of books, bags of books. Like at one point I think we got like 30 books.
Yeah,
like a 30-book haul.
Yeah,
that's crazy at the thrift store because we found really good things. But
yeah,
I mean, as we have been searching now lately, it's here and there we find a couple of gems, but it's a little harder.
And that's okay because we do actually have quite a bit on our shelves.
Exactly.
So we're not in a big rush. It's just kind of like we go, and now it's just the art of thrifting, seeing what we can find. It's kind of like what people tell me about pieces of clothing that they find at like Marshalls and Winners, and then when I go there I'm like, where did you find this?
Yeah.
Every time my mom is really good at shopping there, like she finds stuff, and just other people are like, yeah, it's just kind of like that for us. So sometimes we go and it's like a hit or miss, but that's neither here nor there because we have a ton of books. I must say, first of all though, that Charlotte has a much harder time finding like YA books there. Yeah, I don't know, what is it about you guys? Do teens just like hold on to their books?
I think that's a big reason because I feel like us teenagers, we just hold on to our books.
Yeah.
And another reason, I think it's just like the books are recycled over and over again.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
It's the same books that I keep seeing, you know? And well, what I do find a couple of rarities, you know?
Yes.
And then it's whether or not those ones are in good condition, and a lot of times they're not in the condition I would really find like worth getting the book, if that makes sense. And
we're both kind of picky about
the books. We are both quite picky.
Because I mean, look at our library. It looks cute. Like I just don't want like, yeah, we prefer it to be in like super good condition.
Yeah. There is
like new condition.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. So.
And sometimes the little things, they get to you after a while. Like sometimes when Dad is out and he'll be by a thrift store, he'll go in, he'll be like, okay, here's the books, right? And we'll be seeing it through FaceTime. I'll be like, oh, this is this one I'm looking at. He came home and there was like this mark on the top. I'm like, how did you not see that? How did you not see that?
He doesn't look at those things at all. But
we gotta teach him.
I know. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the books, into the haul real quick. I feel like a lot of these books, I don't even remember what they look like, but we're just gonna begin with the book that Char found for me today while thrifting. I didn't get to go with her, but she has some footage that she's gonna insert here from when she went in the store.
Like they have the kids quotient. This copy of Eleanor Oliphant. When life gives you Lululemons.
The book she came out with for me, it's called Yellowface. You'd think that I'd have this one for some reason, because I wanted to read this. This one I really wanted to touch base on because it shares about like the adversity and like, I believe it is Chinese heritage. At once a brilliant satire that mixes on horror and humor and a nuanced exploration of race, heritage, identity, and diversity. That kind of gives you an idea of what it's about. And yeah, definitely wanted to read that for a while now, but I just haven't got my hands on it. And we have seen it a number of times, but the copy was kind of beat up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of just go through. Most of this haul is for me, and most of these books were found by you. The next one that I did get is Jojo Moyes, and gosh, this one's called The Last Letter from Your Lover. I think I did review this book, and I think it had good reviews. I have not read any books by Jojo Moyes, so I do find it interesting that I keep collecting her books. I won't say collecting, but I do keep finding them, and whenever I see them in good copy, I do kind of grab them because I've heard that her writing style is really good and it's up my alley. So I definitely am excited to give her a try. I have a number of books by her, and I love the cover of this one. It says, oh, I can't even read the synopsis because it's being covered by the sticker. Searching for clues, she finds impassionate letters signed by B from a man of whom she seemed willing to risk everything. Something along the lines. It just sounds like a letter from a lover, of course, basically like that. I can't read the back. This was $5.49, and so was this one. This was $5.99, just to give you guys a glimpse of what we are paying for our books currently. Another one that Char found for me is this one is called A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. I actually did not realize that he's the one that wrote this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize. They said that this is charming. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll feel a new sympathy for the what? Curmudgeon in your life. Oh, okay. This was $5.49, and I don't know, the title of it kind of reminds me of Grandpa Boris. Every time I see it,
does, yeah.
Kind of looks like the girl's grandpa.
Those were his favorite hats.
And I mean, may he rest in peace because he's not here, but it just kind of stands out, and it looked, because he dressed like that too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to read this. I heard that this was a really good book. I like contemporary fiction, contemporary romance. Yeah, just sounds interesting. And I also actually have another one by him. It's called Britt Marie Was Here, and we found it at the same thrift shop actually.
Yes, yeah.
So $5.49 for that one. And then kind of getting into like the romance, there's this one called Just Last Night. And the irony is, when we got this one, I think one of our favorite booktubers was reviewing it, that she had just read it and really liked it. I think it was Delaney who was reviewing this. She had read this and she actually liked it. Eve, Justin, Susie, and Ed have been friends since they were teenagers. Now in their 30s, the four are as close as ever. Thursday night bar trivia is sacred, and Eve is still secretly in love with Ed. Maybe she should have moved by now, but she can't stop thinking about what could have been. And she knows Ed still thinks about it too. But then, in an instant, their lives are changed forever. In the aftermath, Eve's world is upended. As stunning secrets are revealed, she begins to wonder if she really knew her friend as well as she thought. And when someone from the past comes back into her life, Eve's future veers in a surprising new direction. They say every love story starts with a single moment. What if it was just last night? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What if it was just last night? What does that mean?
What if the single moment was just last night? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a shock to find in there.
Yeah, because is it a relatively new one?
I think she actually released a new book, but I know she's a relatively popular author, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is
in Scotland.
Cool. Very cool. There's this one. It's called The Night Visitor, which is a thriller. You guys know I also like those. Being the mood reader, I definitely venture in and out of thrillers and romance. It's just a good little mix Sometimes you get a little bored. Sometimes you're in a lovey-dovey mood and you just want to read all the romances, and then other times you're just like, okay, I need a break.
Sometimes you need something really fast that you can just speed through, and I feel like thrillers are just those things.
Yeah,
you know? Exactly.
Is another one. I can't go through all the backs of these, but just wanted to show you. You guys have to leave a comment down below and let me know if you have read any of the ones that we're sharing in this haul. The irony, Char and I joke about this because this was obviously purchased at Indigo. At one point the price went down to $6, then the next point it went down to $3 for $10, meaning that it was being sold for $3.33 rounding, if we're rounding to the nearest dollar or cent, but it was sold for $5.49. It only makes sense, I guess. It's thrift store prices. But yeah, this says this book is truly sensational, and I'm excited to try that one. Guys, Charlotte also found me The American Roommate Experiment. I want to read this one so bad. I heard a lot of great things about it. Apparently it's a slow burn. I don't recall how many slow burns I've ever read. Yeah. So like, I hope it's not gonna drive me crazy. I
feel like contemporary kind of has a slow burn.
I guess so. It all depends, because contemporary kind of focuses on other parts of the story. Yeah. And is often not necessarily like the romance part dragged out. At least I don't know.
It's kind of just like building on. Yeah, I feel like slow burn is just like building on for the romance. It's like you're building a building. You're building a love tower.
I'm done.
I don't know. I don't know. But you gotta build that suspense for like the end, you know, so it's even better.
Okay, girl. Okay, I hear you.
I don't know.
Let's try to remove this price so I can actually read a little bit of
Mom,
what.
Don't even try.
Why?
Like with this last one too, they were like, I hope you're not gonna try reading this. Because they blocked it out.
Blocked it, exactly.
No, you're just not gonna.
What happens when a romance writer gets trapped by her own tropes? A novel that is fun, fresh, and sexy as hell. Oh my gosh, whatever that means. Ali Hazelwood vouches for her, so.
She's the same one who wrote the Fiancé Dilemma.
Oh, yeah, I have that one on my shelf, guys. Yo. Okay, so this next one is one that I've seen here and there, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to get, but we saw it, and it was in fairly good condition. Oh, that last book, by the way, was $4.49. We Can't Keep Meeting Like This by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I am tending to not say the last names of these authors because honestly a lot of them are still new to me. Yeah. I haven't read anything by them. But I've been seeing this book float around.
It came out 2021, so I guess it's still like relatively new, you know?
Yeah. It's about Quinn and Tarek. One's a wedding planner and the other owns a catering company, and they kind of, I guess, keep meeting in those environments. Yeah. Wedding, catering.
It just goes together.
And it just goes together. So that's what that is. And then we also picked up another thriller. This is by Lisa Garner, One Step Too Far. Don't fully know the synopsis, but honestly with the thrillers, I rather not sometimes because it's that much more thrilling.
Exactly. Yeah. It just adds the suspense even more.
Timothy O'Day knew the woods, yet when he disappeared in the first night of the bachelor party camping trip, he didn't leave a trace. What he did leave behind were two heartbroken parents, a crew of guilt-ridden groomsmen, and a pile of clues that don't add up. So, thriller.
This one was $4.49.
And yeah, that was $4.49. Okay, and then we did find another one by Jojo Moyes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have like a whole bookshelf by her. Let's just hope she is not one of those authors that I'm gonna read.
Beth O'Leary.
And yes, and then I don't like, because I will have some explaining to do. Yeah. Yeah. You will have some. I'm joking. I actually don't have. Like, I can see her books from here. I only have literally like maybe 3 or 4 books by her, so it's not like too many.
You have 3 over here and you have 2 here, so you have 5.
So I have like 5. But I'm thrifting them, and technically the 5s are the price of 1.
Exactly.
So, girl math, I am still winning. That's like me trying 5 books for the price of 1. Yeah. Anyways, thrifting is the way to go. This one is $6.49 hardcover, and this one is called 1 + 1. 1 + 1 equals
4.
Wow. one single mother, one chaotic family, one quirky stranger, and a comic road strip. Or, oh my gosh, I can't read. And a comic road trip. Wow, suppose your life sucks.
Wow.
I don't remember what this one's about, but it goes, you, me, everything. What was this one about, Char?
I have no idea.
Jess and her 10-year-old son, William, set off to spend the summer at the Chateau de la Rossignol. I don't know what that means. Deep in the undulating hills and lush vineyards of the Dork. Why is everything gonna... I see, this is what gets me frustrated. Yeah. When books have all these weird names that you have to pronounce. Stop it. Dordogne. There, her ex-boyfriend Adam runs an exquisite hotel in a restored castle and has had little to do with his son's upbringing. Oh, that's not good. But Jess is in France for a more urgent reason. Oh, okay, wait a second. They're connected, right?
Yeah. Oh, so
okay.
Jess.
It's Jess's son and his son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just following the story. But Jess is in France for a more urgent reason than a holiday. She's fulfilling the wishes of her mother, whom in the late stage of she's in the late stage of a new neurodegenerative disease. I guess she's determined that William needs his father in his life. Over one heady sun-drenched summer, Bridget... I just don't like
the heady sun.
Okay. Over one heady sun-drenched summer, bridges are built and secrets are uncovered, but there is one truth that nobody, especially Charlotte, must discover.
Whoa.
So what is it? I guess I'll have to read to find out. This book has a very I don't know.
Well, you asked me what the secret is?
Yeah. The cover of this book is so blah.
It's
Why'd you pick this up for me, Charlotte?
I knew you would like it.
It does sound like something I'd like.
Who wrote this?
It's equal parts wry comedy and touching family drama. That part.
Yeah.
That part. Okay, I guess you kind of know me. Kudos, girl. High five. Secret handshake. It says this is ultimately a heartbreak. Charlotte, I did not want to read about heartbreak. I'm just a heartbreaker that will stay with you long after you're done. No.
You want it to stay with you and your whole
forever. Like I said, guys, let us know if you've read any of these. And Char's going to show you her too when she's done. But there's also this one. It's called Someone You Trust. I forgot that we actually bought this through thrifting. That I was going to rent it on Hoopla.
Oh yeah.
It's a very short read, actually. It doesn't seem very long.
This is actually in really good condition, I gotta say. For like the thrift store.
Yeah,
very good condition.
It's only 250 pages. Oh my gosh.
Some doors are best kept locked. Honestly, this looks like it's gonna be juicy.
It does. Yeah, and I like that it's short and sweet. Where was this when I needed it during Christmas? I could have read it, but we hadn't reviewed it yet, so couldn't have done that. All right, so that is it for me. And as you can see, I always tend to find the lofty pile. Like I can find a ton of books, and I could find more, but we're being selective. Okay, Char, show them what you found.
Okay, thank you. First one is Of Mice and Men, because we want to read this all together for our book club, right? I think we have 2 copies. No, we have all 3 copies now, right?
Yeah, we have 3 copies because my other daughter wants to read it with us.
You've read this before, though.
Yeah, I didn't have to read it for school. It was a book that my dad just kind of said, okay, here, you should read this. And I had to read it for him, and because my dad was involved in my,
he's
school
like,
stuff.
Get some literature.
And he's like, here, read this. And I read it, and I actually thought it was interesting, so.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm excited for that one.
I think this is what we said we're gonna read. That's a really good copy. It's a brand new,
really good copy.
Brand new copy. Yeah.
Like a really good copy. It's a lot of the old little, what do you call it? Well, yeah. Anyway.
Classics.
Yeah.
Classics.
A lot of the little old classics get beat up. They get tossed around in the thrift store, I gotta say. But yeah, it's really
I don't know how we tend to find them in good copy. I don't get it.
And this is $4.49. This one is really good. I got The Titan's Curse, which is the 3rd book in the Percy Jackson series, and I've been looking for this for so long. Like every time I go to the thrift store, I'm looking because I have all of them now.
And
from
they're all of
thrifting.
the same cover?
No.
Okay.
They're all just like, you know, mix matched, but they're good quality. So I'll say that.
Yeah, this one's like, it's like
This
mint.
one-
It's brand new.
This is probably like the best kind of book you can get from.
The thrift
Actually,
stuff.
it looks like I bought it from Indigo. You know, from the real bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, did someone read this? I don't know.
Right?
And I got this for $2.99.
That's unreal.
That is crazy.
That's a steal. You stole the book. You need to bring it back.
Never. No. Which is funny because some people like thrift shopping in like America and stuff. They think $2.99 would be too expensive.
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
Because they get books for like $1. Or, you know, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
I wish.
Crazy.
Yeah, so you're probably cringing at some of the $5.99 books.
Prices.
Yeah. But actually, I did see the third book, and it was a bit more beat up on one of our other thrifting times, right?
Yeah.
It was selling for $9.99. Please tell me who's buying a beat up book for $9.99.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like the prices have finally been leveling out, right? There was a period of time there that we were going thrifting and we're like,
What's going on?
ma'am, sir, can you revise your prices a little bit because this is a little insane. But then all of a sudden I don't know, there was a little bit of a shift and we could see them mellowing out and the prices were coming back down to reality. Maybe because people weren't buying them.
Yeah.
So
probably. You know?
But I feel like we got some really good books.
We got some really good books.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we said, we're a little picky, so these books here, really good condition, you know?
Yeah.
And you can find a lot of good condition books at the thrift store, but we're looking for certain things too at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's nice doing these hauls to kind of show you guys, for those of you who watch hauls and just want to read, and if you don't feel like you don't have a pocket, like a big pocket, to be able to purchase all these books, definitely go and check out your thrift shops. And like I've always said before, even if you don't see something this time, be aware that like it's just one of those things. There's a turnovers like from day to day. You could go today and see nothing and then go back tomorrow and there's something. That's just how thrift stores function, because they're continually getting stuff in all the time. And then sometimes our hot spot will not be so hot one week, and then the next place that we think is not so hot will have all the things. So the best thing to do, especially if you have a vehicle, is just to kind of drive around and explore. A few things that are on our bucket list, I would say, for this year is just always kind of shop around at different thrift shops.
Yeah, you know, just like you kind of go on a little adventure. You know?
Yeah.
Just check out the little shops around you, because a lot of them have good things that you just don't know about yet.
Exactly. We've been in the heart of downtown Toronto a few times. The last time that I was in there, took my son to an appointment there, and we were gonna stop, but then it didn't feel good going without Char, so we kind of just changed our minds. And the weather, I don't remember what was happening, but we just kind of changed our minds, and the kids were hungry. We were just like, it's okay, let's just go. Had Char been there, then it would have been different. We might have just like paused, but we just left. And then a few other times we were trying to look as well, and then the weather changed on us. She was with us, but she had to come back to perform for school. So it's just on our agenda to, anytime we travel afar or travel somewhere that is not near us, we want to definitely check out more bookstore, whether new or used. But it's just really nice. Thrifting is just fun, because I find that just lots of different places have lots of different things, and you're always like shocked at what you can find there.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're hunting for treasure. You're hunting for treasure.
Exactly. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into our first thrift book haul of the year. Leave your comments down below. Let us know if you've read any of these.
Oh, and if you spotted any books that we didn't see, like, as you know, throughout our whole footage of us at the bookstore, because a lot of you guys comment down below some of the books that we might have, you know, missed out on. But it's really nice actually to hear you guys, you know, point those out.
Yeah, books that you recognize.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you all
in the next one. Bye, y'all. Our camera's crooked, Char. I told you it was crooked. Doesn't it look crooked?
Like this crooked this way?
To you.
Like
Do you
this
see it
way.
on an angle?
Like that. Oh.
Yeah. Is that bad?
Oops. We're keeping that. You're gonna see
that
like
we're
that.
Right? No, that looks perfect. That looks perfect now.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
That's nice.